had someone close to me in my life say that the industry's saturated. Are you sure you really want to do that? Like, how are you going to stick out? Or these age groups that you're targeting, they don't listen to podcasts anymore. Like, it may not work or whichever. And I understood that may be that in particular person's perspective, but that wasn't what I was trying to get out of podcasting. Like, I had watched all the other people that are famous, right? Or the episodes that I do like, or the shows that I do like that are successful, and they have found a way to do that. And one of the reasons that they're able to do that is they're already had a large following online. And so when they started out, they could transfer their audience over, or they built their audience because they started 5 or 6 years ago compared to me. Like, I am starting late in the game, but I don't really care about that in particular. I mean, I'm enjoying the creative freedom. I didn't have a lot of that in my past life, and it's been fun failing, kind of like what you said, the failing hard. I've been getting frustrated with myself while I'm trying to learn these things, but it hasn't deterred me from still trying, still wanting to try, still trying to see this through, see if I can turn it into anything. If it does, great. And if not, then I learned a lot. My original goal was just to at least do this for a year. Start, just get the first episode out there. Each episode will get easier and easier as you go on, but do it for a year and then see how you feel. If you don't like it after a year, then like you tried it, right? Like, there's plenty of podcast shows that are very famous that only did one season or whatever, but typically those are like true crime novels, and like people listen to that because they're already interested in dead things and murder. And I'm not talking about murder. I'm talking about epic failure and how do you get out of it. But I don't know. I just thought that there would be, let me backtrack a little bit. The way that you said that you have decided to become the person that you wish you had 20 years ago, there is no podcast that I'm currently listening to that speaks the way that I'm speaking. There's no podcast that I'm currently listening to with a host that is trying to connect with me in the way that I want to connect with other people. There are, don't get me wrong, the self-help particular genre, personal blog genres inside of the podcasting platforms are highly saturated. There are lots of professional therapists out there. There are a lot of life coaches like Jay Shetty and Lewis Howes and Case Kenny, mindfulness coaches that are out there that are doing these shows, and they have been for a very long time, and they have massive followings. But there's nobody out there that I'm aware of, at least at this point, that is openly talking about how they personally lost themselves in whatever path it was, and they need to figure out how to grow again or how to get back to who they are and recreating their identity and like finding their purpose and struggling through those processes. Nobody says that. Like, a lot of it, in my perspective, is people that are already on the other side and they're telling you how to get there. There's not anybody actively in the process, in the trenches, that I can listen to. So that's why I wanted to do it. Like, yes, my family member told me it's saturated. Yes, you're way behind the times. They're not going to be popular in the next couple of years. People aren't going to listen to them, etc. Okay, fine. Then it's going to be my personal blog. Then it's going to be my journey. And the coolest part about this, despite messing up sometimes and not getting the audio right or not being able to record when I want to or get the guest on that I wanted to get on, when I play back the episodes and listen to myself, those are the moments where I'm like, yes, she said that out loud finally. Or, oh my God, I needed to hear that today. Even though I recorded it weeks ago, I go back and I listen to each episode. One, to boost my ratings, to help myself. So selfishly that, but two, to go back and hear, I am so proud of her for saying those things. Like, she's really doing it. She's really getting vulnerable. And that's the most important thing, especially in social media right now. I may never be famous, and that's fine. I don't know if I necessarily want to be famous, rich and famous, but authentic Like, I want to be authentic and genuine to where I'm at. And I feel like that's the only way I can get where I need to go, is if I'm being real with myself. And that's kind of why I wanted to do the show. And that's why I wanted to start the What Now, a podcast for the lost and found, because I know that there's got to be way more people in my age range, or have been at some point in their lives, lost, and they found a way to get back to who they are. And that's what I want to do.